Now, who wants Champions League now,
yeah,
right?
tomorrow.
Now, talking about Iron Rush, when we saw the trophy, you know, being wheeled into Cardiff by Iron Rush,
yeah.
but okay, now it's ready. We're here, Juve and Real Madrid. Maybe we can listen to Iron Rush talking about the Champions League and, of course, his favorite team that will win it. But it's actually against Ben.
It's going to be a great game, you know, because I play for Juventus, you know, I think I'm going for Juventus, but I think it's only because the way they play as a team, you know, they work really, really hard as a team, and I think Madrid most probably have the best individuals out there, the world's best individuals, but I think Madrid play, if they score 2, they'll score 3, you know, that's how good Madrid are, but I think in Juventus they might be a little bit more difficult to break down, and I think because they play as a team, that might just get them over the line. Even a 50% Gareth Bale is good enough to have at least on the bench. So he's one of the world's best players when he's under, but even 50%, he's still better than lots of you. You'd 100% have him on the bench at least, you know. And no, he'll want to play his own country and everything. You know, first time he's put a Madrid shirt on in Wales and all that, and you know, it'd be absolutely the icing on the cake, you know, if he can do that.
That's the trophy right there, Tayo.
Yes, and Iron Rush, interestingly, yeah, like I said, is going against Ben. This morning is predicting that Juve will have the edge. He says they have, you know, a more balanced side. That's his reason why he's choosing Juve to win this particular match. Before we get Ben talking again, UEFA President Alexander Seferin has also been speaking ahead of tomorrow's game between Real Madrid and Juventus.
It's not easy to qualify for small clubs, and but it's still possible. And it's a big challenge for the small clubs to try to qualify to the Champions League. We all know that the gap is wider and wider, and we are working on it with the financial fair play. We're trying to stop it as much as possible, but it's far from the closed league. It's far from the only elite competition. Some of the, let's say, top 5, 6, 7 clubs who are not qualified in the semi-finals. It's also possible for other clubs to go quite high.
We are obviously following the tests that FIFA and the UEFA are doing with several competition organizers, obviously also in FIFA competitions, as it is the case now in the Under-20. Clearly, we'll have to take stock of the results of the tests to see what UEFA has to do in future.
Okay, yeah, welcome back. We're still talking about the UEFA Champions League and final. Ben, you've chosen Real Madrid to win this one, and Zidane.
That's in the background.
Yeah, Zidane has a choice to make between Gareth Bale, who is not truly really fit now right now, and Isco, who's been in remarkable form. Where do you think he will be going, tilting towards tomorrow?
I think that the players have spoken. I learned.
The players,
which is also against, for me, is also not very
player power.
Not very nice. Okay. Now, if such thing happens in the back room, in the camp, it's not supposed to filter out.
Okay.
You know, if,
so what are
if the players have said they wanted Isco to start instead of Gareth Bale, who has not played for some time, it should not filter out to the public and in the media. And I guess one of the players may have leaked it, or one of the staff may have leaked it to say players said they want Isco to start. If Isco is playing so well all the while, and when Gareth Bale was not there, I mean, I think he should start. Yeah. At some point, you can bring in Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale is a fantastic player, but he's always plagued by injury. And so it's a multi-million buy for Real Madrid. He should play the final. So if Ronaldo...
He's also playing his hometown too.
If Ronaldo says he wants Isco to start, please let him start.
No, we don't want no trouble in the Real Madrid camp. No, but Zidane...
Ronaldo, apart from the World Cup, has won everything on earth.
Zidane can handle himself.
From the World Cup.
I don't think Zidane is going to be cowed by what the players are saying. I know he will make the right decision for the team.
He's a fantastic player, and in his days, way back, he won the World Cup for France.
I mean,
there's no, you can't tell him stories. He has been a Champions League winner. He has won everything also. World Footballer of the Year several times. Forget the headbutting of the Italian players. It's part of football. You know, emotions do run at times. So I expect that, for me, I think that if Real Madrid does not allow that game to enter into extra time, they have won it.
Okay.
But if it enters extra time with Juventus and their, what do they call it again? Catenaccio.
Yeah,
the Italian style of play, which is ultra defensive.
But they have not been ultra defensive.
Yeah,
I mean, they just have a very solid defense. They concede.
We're having their defenders also scoring. Daniel Alves, you know.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say they've been overly defensive.
I don't see them coming out against Real Madrid to play. Okay. But they have a fantastic goalkeeper. That's why at times some people were calling for the return of Vincent Inyama. This man is aging and is getting better and better. Gianluigi Buffon, fantastic goalkeeper. That is their biggest asset in tomorrow's game. And I think that if Gianluigi Buffon makes one or two mistakes,
it's finished. Okay, all right. All right, we'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll get to listen to those that are actually providing the accommodation for those that will be coming to watch the game.
Well, the Football Association of Wales, who are organising the Champions League final with UEFA, approached us about a year ago asking us to provide some extra accommodation by way of a fan village, as there's currently not enough accommodation in Cardiff for this size of event. Obviously somewhere to stay, so it ranges from two-man tents with your airbed, sleeping bags and pillows, right up to some of our hotel snoozy pods and luxury bell tents where you get a few more luxuries and your own exclusive facilities as well. It's super easy. It's literally an 18-minute walk straight to the stadium, down one road, but also we're in the middle of Cardiff, in the middle of some beautiful fields. We've not done a football event before. We did the Olympics before in 2012. We looked after 12,000 people there, and the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in 2014, which was more like 8,000. So for us, it's actually a bit smaller. But it's really great to have such an international crowd coming and being part of a big global football event. Yeah, working with the council has been fantastic. They've been really, really accommodating, and Cardiff is a great city. We're slightly disappointed with the numbers that have booked because we were anticipating more, but we're up to about 1,000 people are going to be staying with us, so it'll still be a great atmosphere.
We're having a small seating and about 170,000 people coming around. You know you have to provide alternative accommodations for them to stay. I think the ones that will stay here will enjoy the game more than even the ones that will be staying in the 4,000 hotel rooms that are available in Cardiff. Now, Ben, let's look at the papers now. That's the next point of call, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll start with Sporting Sun. Ronaldo blast. Messi, not my rival. I love this. They're friends. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, right. Oyekuru awaits Arsenal medical. This story will not just go away until finally is made official. Eagles fire South Africa 1 in whitewash Togo and ranked 38th in the world and 4th in Africa. And Real Madrid offers Hazard £100 million. Okay. Yaya Toure pens new one-year deal.
I mean, with the way the transfer market is right now, it's only a matter of time before Pogba's world record transfer is broken. And Real Madrid looks like they will be that team. I mean, 100 million quid for Eden Hazard.
Fantastic. I think it's good. And
should Chelsea accept that kind of offer? And or do you want Chelsea to like, okay, let's keep a winning team? And Hazard is a very crucial part of this.
I think Hazard wants a way.
Okay.
And if the player's heart is no longer with you, let
no
him
points.
Go.
Okay.
There are other players that you can get. You know, look at Pierre Aubameyang. I mean, it's up to PSG now because I mean, it's not as if Borussia Dortmund didn't do well. The season he scored a whole lot of goals. Was
top scorer,
yeah, in Bundesliga.
It's the only contest that can deny Victor Moses from being the African Footballer of the Year, as far as I'm concerned. This coming award.
He's the favorite.
He's the favorite, yeah, really, because I mean, let's not be sentimental because we're Nigerians, but he's the favorite to be the Player of the Year in Africa. Okay. And he's just moved again to PSG. Big money move. His family is in France. He speaks French. So it's more comfortable. The same thing might be happening to Hazard. Most players like to be where their family are or is. Okay. And so it's easier for them to, relate. Okay.
Quickly, Complete Sports here. Chelsea grabbing their £150 million for winning the title. And, of course, Hurt Ode vows to bounce back after exclusion from Eagles squad for the final game. I know he's not happy.
Of course he's not. But we get more chances later on. He's still a very young player. Sporting Life last paper for review, and this one is for Ben again as an Arsenal. Sanchez Ozil to force Arsenal to pay £300,000 per week. That's a lot of money. That's, I'm sure, beyond Arsenal's. It's going to shatter Arsenal's wage structure. But if you want to compete with the big boys, you want to mount a serious title challenge, you have to hold on to these two players.
Absolutely, I agree with you, because I mean Ozil and Sanchez did fantastic throughout the season. Yes, at times Ozil goes up. Yeah. I mean, he goes down. He doesn't play too well as you expect. Being a World Cup winner, but Sanchez all through the season he's been fantastic. So I think that they need to retain these players. If Man U is paying that amount, Chelsea is paying that amount, Liverpool is paying that amount, Arsenal has money. Please pay.
All right. Well, Ben,
just pay. Give these players.
Ben, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Always a delight.
Thank you for watching. I'm Cecilia Mogbe.
Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend. I'm Tayo Salam.